Missing persons for April 1st, 2022 on diggingdeeper.us. Missing: Angel Wainwright. Angel is a 16-year-old white female with brown hair and gray eyes. 5'5", 130 pounds, missing since March 17th, 2022 from Fort Pierce, Florida. Angel Wainwright, 16-year-old white female, missing from Fort Pierce, Florida. Missing: Antoinise Rivers. Antoinise is a 14-year-old black female with black hair and brown eyes, 5'3", 165 pounds. Antoinise has been missing since March 25, 2022 from Baltimore City, Maryland. This juvenile is missing from the Central District of Baltimore City, Maryland. Antoinise wears her hair in long braids and wears black framed glasses. She was last seen wearing a tan coat with fleece liner, black leggings with a green line on it, black Converse sneakers, and carrying a gray backpack with pink butterflies. Antoinise Rivers, 14-year-old black female, missing from Baltimore City, Maryland. Missing: AUVIANNA DORITY. AUVIANNA is a 16-year-old black female with brown hair and brown eyes, 5'3", 120 pounds. AUVIANNA has been missing since March 4th, 2022 from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. AUVIANNA DORITY, 16-year-old black female, missing from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Missing: BEAU MANN, 38-year-old white male, 5'11", 220 pounds, light brown hair, blue eyes. This 38-year-old man, BEAU MANN, M-A-N-N, was last seen in Los Angeles, California, missing since November 30th, 2021. BEAU was last seen at 2:06 p.m. at the 7-Eleven in Studio City, where he sent a text at 2:15 from an Uber. It was a 911 text. BEAU was wearing a blue baseball hat, black hooded sweatshirt, blue pants, and black sneakers. Suspicious circumstances in Studio City, California. BEAU MANN, white male, missing from Los Angeles, California. Missing: Cheyenne Jade Mather, 17-year-old female, 5'3", 170 pounds, black hair, brown eyes. Cheyenne was last seen February 16, 2022 in the 3200 block of Prospect. She may possibly be in the area of the 1900 block of Woodsley Drive in Flint. She also could be in the Detroit area. She was last seen wearing a black jacket and gray-colored jeans. Cheyenne Jade Mather, 17-year-old female, 5'3", 170, brown hair, brown eyes, missing from Flint, Michigan. Missing: Donald Joseph Wayne Camps. Donald is a white male, 6 foot tall, 270 pounds, with brown hair and brown eyes. Missing from Des Moines, Iowa, since February 11th, 2022. Donald Camps, 29-year-old white male, missing from Des Moines, Iowa. Missing: This is a special Colorado Bureau of Investigation endangered missing alert for 2 children, and we have a suspect name. Children who are missing: EISLINN Jane OPAL. EISLINN is a 10-year-old female, blonde hair, blue eyes, 5 feet tall, 110 pounds. Also missing: DECLAN Eugene OPAL. This is a 7-year-old male, blonde, blue eyes, 4 feet 5 inches, 55 pounds. So 2 children, 7 and 10, last name of OPAL, missing and endangered. This is in Pueblo, Colorado. The suspect: Margot Denise OPAL. Last seen February 8, 2022. Margot OPAL is the non-custodial parent of the minor children and has absconded with them. The stolen vehicle they were traveling in was recovered in St. Joseph, Missouri on February 19, 2022. It is unknown what vehicle they may now be traveling in. Margot has ties to Pueblo, Colorado, El Dorado, Kansas, St. Joseph, Missouri, and Rushville, Missouri. If seen, please call the Pueblo Police Department. This is Missing and Endangered Children with suspect Margot Denise Opal. Missing Eric Christopher Younggren, also known as Bear. This is a 35-year-old white male, 6'1", 140 pounds, that's a lean build, brown hair, shoulder length. This person, Eric Christopher Younggren, is missing and at risk. He's wearing a black Stanford University windbreaker with red stripes on the sleeves when he was last seen. He does not have his glasses with him, usually wears a baseball cap, and was last seen on March 22, 2022 at 5:30 p.m. in San Francisco near the university. He is possibly having a psychiatric crisis. He needs his medication. He will not speak, but will write on paper to communicate. He was driving a silver GMC Sierra truck, and the truck was found. He's on foot, it's believed. He is not dangerous, but polite and respectful, as last stated by a gentleman in San Francisco who saw him last. Eric Christopher Younggren, also known as Bear, 35-year-old white male missing from San Francisco, California. Missing ERIKA Aguilar-Bargales. ERIKA is a 16-year-old Hispanic female with black hair and brown eyes, 5'3", 103 pounds, missing from Arvada, Colorado since November 1st, 2021. ERIKA Aguilar-Bargales, 16-year-old Hispanic female missing from Arvada, Colorado. Missing HAILEY RIVERA-DELCID, 17 male missing from Arvada, Colorado. Missing HAILEY RIVERA-DELCID, 17-year-old white Hispanic female with black hair and brown eyes, 4'11", 115 pounds, missing from Silver Spring, Maryland since the 30th of March 2022. HAILEY RIVERA-DELCID, 17-year-old white Hispanic female missing from Silver Spring, Maryland. Missing HELENA Liana HARLAN, 25-year-old white female with brown eyes and brown hair, missing from Des Moines, Iowa since March 24th, 2022. Helena Liana Harlan, 25-year-old white female, missing from Des Moines, Iowa. Missing JAYMIN McArthur. JAYMIN is a 17-year-old white male, light brown hair, brown eyes, 5'7", 140 pounds. JAYMIN is missing from Conroe, Texas since March 22, 2022. He may be in the local area or may travel to Salt Lake City, Utah. 17-year-old white male JAYMIN McArthur, missing from Conroe, Texas. Missing Jeremiah Blackwell, 12-year-old black male, brown hair, brown eyes, 5'7", 135 pounds, missing from Baltimore City, Maryland. Jeremiah has been missing since March 24, 2022. He is last seen wearing a white hoodie, black jeans, black sneakers, and carrying a red book bag. 12-year-old black male, Jeremiah Blackwell, missing from Baltimore City, Maryland. Missing KRISEAN DOTSON-THOMAS, 17-year-old black male, black hair, brown eyes, 5'10", 127 pounds, missing from Las Vegas, Nevada, since March 22, 2022. KRISEAN Dotson-Thomas, 17-year-old black male, missing from Las Vegas, Nevada. Missing PARRA Thomas, 14-year-old black female, brown hair, brown eyes, 4'11", 115 pounds. PARRA has been missing since March 19, 2022 from Columbus, Ohio. PARRA Thomas, that's P', capital A-R-R-A, Thomas, 14-year-old black female, missing from Columbus, Ohio. Missing, Rachel Rutherford, 14-year-old white female, with brown hair and hazel eyes, 5'2", 110 pounds. She may still be in the local area, and Rachel may change her hair color. She also may go by the name Reagan. Rachel Rutherford, 14-year-old white female, missing from Vancouver, Washington, since February 26, 2022. Missing, REMUS YAZZIE. REMUS is a 29-year-old Native American, specifically Navajo male, 6 feet tall, 220 pounds, black hair, brown eyes. Missing from Farmington, New Mexico since January 5, 2022. REMUS YAZZIE, age 29, was last seen on the 5th when he was dropped off in Farmington, New Mexico. He sent a text to his mother to let her know that he was going to a funeral in Gallup with a friend. No contact has been made after this date. He was wearing a gray Dallas pullover and a black beanie. He has a Skate and Destroy tattoo on the left side of his neck. Please contact Farmington, New Mexico Police Department with any information. Native American, 29-year-old male, REMUS YAZZIE, missing from Farmington, New Mexico. Missing, Richard Halliday. This is a special case with the U.S. Army. Private Halliday was seen leaving his barracks room at Fort Bliss Army Base in El Paso, Texas on July 23, 2020. He failed to report for duty the next day, and his unit reported him missing. The United States Army is offering a reward of $125,000 for information to find Private Richard Halliday, a Fort Bliss soldier who was last seen in his barracks on the July 23, 2020. Halliday's parents suspect foul play. Richard Halliday, missing from El Paso, Texas, specifically Fort Bliss Army Base, July 23, 2020. A $125,000 reward is being offered by the United States Army for information to find Richard Halliday. Missing, TANAISHA Davis. TANAISHA is a 14-year-old black female with black hair and brown eyes, 5 feet tall, 150 pounds. TANAISHA was last seen March 21, 2022 in Minneapolis, Minnesota. TANAISHA Davis, 14-year-old black female, missing from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Missing, WAMBLI JANIS. WAMBLI is a 14-year-old male from Rapid City, South Dakota, missing since March 3, 2022. We have limited information on this individual, but we will presume Native American. Please contact the Rapid City Police Department for this missing Native American 14-year-old male, WAMBLI JANIS, from Rapid City, South Dakota. Please don't hesitate to call the local authorities anywhere and anytime that you see or think you may have information about any of the individuals spoken of in this broadcast. We pray for each and every one of their safe return, and we ask that you do your part in giving all information possible. And also be sure to share this broadcast so it'll reach the maximum number of listeners. And that's going to do it for our missing persons for April 1st, 2022 on Digging Deeper. Thanks again for listening, and may God bless. And that does it for another edition of Digging Deeper. Visit our website to catch this podcast and many others anytime. You can also watch our live TV network, browse our on-demand content, read our controversial articles, or sign up if you feel led to join the cause for defending our Constitution. It's all on diggingdeeper.us. We appreciate you listening, and remember, visit diggingdeeper.us to learn more about what we're doing to bring truth to light.